You guys, welcome the heck back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Danielle, and if you're not new here, welcome the heck back. If you guys saw over on my Instagram, I've been a little bit MIA on social media and stories, especially this past week. I've been a little bit consistent the past few days, I will say that, but I've just been going through it with social media, and I just needed to take a step back. I've been talking a lot about social media and just scrolling and content creation in general, and I don't think I really realized how much of an effect it had on my life and just like my mental health. So I decided to delete the apps like off my home screen and just really practice not scrolling. The issue is not with content creation. Like, I could sit here in front of the camera honestly all day, and even like the content creation I do for work, I could do that all day. I think it just comes down to the scrolling aspect. So it's a work in progress, and I'm not going anywhere. That's kind of like the biggest thing that I wanted to reiterate is I'm obviously here and I'm obviously still posting. I just want to start creating when I actually feel inspired rather than feeling like I have to stay consistent to keep up with it, because that's honestly what I was doing. I was posting every dang day for the past like 2 to 3 years, almost every day probably, and I don't know, I felt like it was just becoming like a thing that I was becoming obsessed with, and I would go about into my day needing to start my day with creating something for my personal page, and that would take an amount of energy, a lot of my energy honestly. And then after I create it and I post it, that's what would lead me into the scrolling, because I'd be like, okay, who's commenting, who's liking? Let me look at other people's stories. Let me go from app to app. And it was just a whole thing that I don't want to do anymore. So I'm practicing really not scrolling. And I know that day to day it'll be different, but I really just want to be mindful, and it really opened my eyes to how much time I have spent on my phone. So that's a work in progress, but I just wanted to reassure you, I'm not going anywhere. These try-ons are not going anywhere. I'm still showing up on social media and creating content. I also have spent most of September was traveling. I have never traveled that much in my freaking life. I had a lot of travel plans already, and then I kind of just spontaneously decided to go to the PTULA tent sale. I really was planning on not going this year just because of how much travel I had already, and I was like, you know what? What's another weekend? So traveling really took it out of me. Now I can look back and say like, wow, I made all those memories and experiences, but I don't think I will travel that much again in 1 month. I will say we ended traveling on a good note. We went to our trip to Vermont, which was absolutely amazing. I want to go back there, and I am jealous of any of my followers or anyone who lives in Vermont. I'm sure the winters are brutal, but I can see how like spring, summer, and fall are probably like the best. It was just amazing to be by mountains. We had never been to Vermont, so it was really cool. We ate all the maple creamies. I have like a whole itinerary and like content that I've been posting on my Instagram if you guys want to get any inspiration from that in case you're planning a trip to there. But we don't get much fall foliage here in Florida, so we decided to do a fall trip, and it was just what I needed. It really was, and we went there probably at peak when like the fall foliage was so freaking good, and the weather was great. It was really amazing, and I would go back. Like, if I could move anywhere else, not to like jump ahead of myself, but if I could move anywhere else, it would probably be Vermont. Like, the mountains were so cool, and the fall foliage was amazing, and just like the feel of Vermont was great. Like, all the coffee shops were just like so like wholesome. Like, I would love it there if I lived there, but Clay's a beach boy and he loves his job, so we're not going anywhere anytime soon. I think we're settling here pretty well, but it gives us an excuse to take those trips to places we have never been before, because living in Ohio, we would always just want to go to the beach, right? But now that we live near the beach, we're like, okay, let's go to these places we've never been. And I think we're gonna do like a fall trip every year as if we can, if we're not busy, or if we're able, financially and obviously physically. We kind of already talked about going to Maine next year. So if you have any recommendations on where to go during the fall time for Maine, or if you have any other favorite spots for like fall time trips that you'd recommend, please leave them below. I would love your recommendations. But I digress from all that little chit chat catch up. I feel like it's been a minute. I just feel so much better when I can just share little bits of my life and share what's been going on in my little head, because I feel like lately with my step back of social media, I haven't really been like sharing as much, like day to day really. So those are like all the main things I think as far as catch up, but let's get into the meat and potatoes of this video. We have a new PTULA collection coming to you guys. This is called Out of Range. Hold on, I got my slides here. I got my slides telling me what's up. The Out of Range collection is going live on Sunday, October 26th at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. It's like I forget how to do a YouTube video. Going through the normal housekeeping items that I normally do in this video. Discount code Danielle at checkout will save you on any PTULA purchase, whether it's for this launch or any future launches or any orders in between. Discount code Danielle saves you 10% at checkout. It supports me directly. I make a small commission, and it supports and strengthens my relationship with PTULA, and it allows me to keep showing up here for you guys and being able to get these pieces to review for you guys. I am so grateful, so thankful. It's always so crazy to look back and see how far I've come with a brand. I'm just someone who truly values a strong relationship, whether that be in my real life or with a brand. Every video that I make, it's kind of like a realization. I'm in awe. I'm like, oh, I've actually come this far to be able to sit in front of the camera and, you know, do this for you guys and just continue to show up. And really, all your guys' messages, I've gotten so many messages and comments, especially about my YouTube videos, of how helpful they are. Those kinds of messages are really what helps me keep showing up, especially when I'm just kind of like going through my day-to-day. So it's always just nice to hear from my community those just like kind words, and it really keeps me going. And I truly like mean this from the bottom of my freaking heart. Like, I would not be where I am today on my social media page, where I am with PTULA and the other brands I work with, without you guys and your support. So I know it's such a like small thing to do at checkout, to type in my name, but it truly does wonders, and it helps keep me going, and it just keeps strengthening my relationship with the brand, which, like I said, it means the most to me, and it's something I just want to keep doing and keep growing, and just hopefully get more opportunities. It's something that, I don't know, I look forward to like sitting down and like filming these reviews and like going out and taking content for you guys, because I love representing especially my body shape, my body type, and just sharing all the information in case you're curious and decide to shop the launch. So I never want you guys to feel any pressure to shop the launch. I'm really here just to be informative and give you guys information, tell you my honest opinion, how it fits, what I like, what I don't like. So hopefully you guys always find these reviews helpful and never feel any pressure to buy anything or buy from a drop. It's really just part of the process, the part of content creation and working for the brand. With that being said, after all of that, discount code Danielle to save and support. As you guys know, and if you don't know, I do a monthly giveaway. It's always open, and I give away 2 $25 gift cards to 2 winners every month. You can choose from a PTULA gift card or a Just Ingredients gift card, and all you have to do to enter the giveaway is send me a screenshot of your order confirmation from PTULA or Just Ingredients where it shows you used my discount code, and you can send that to me via an Instagram message or to my email. Send me the screenshot. That's the only way that I know that you used my code. I don't have any other way of knowing. So if you want to be entered, please do that. And I've been doing a fun little like extra bonus entry if you use my code on a launch day within like the 24 hours. I give you double entries. As far as my stats and sizing, I am 5'3", around 160 pounds. I personally don't weigh myself, so I'm probably like 160 to 165. I'm not really sure. Like the last time I weighed myself was 160, and I feel like my weight I mean, it obviously fluctuates. So 160, 165 pounds. My chest is a 34C. My waist is 30 inches. My glutes are 43 inches and around my thigh is 27 inches. As far as like my body type, I do have like a broader chest and back, and thick arms, a thicker core, and then a smaller waist, and then my hips kind of go out with thicker thighs. So for shorts, I usually like to do a large, and everything else I normally gravitate towards a medium. I'd call myself a pretty like true to size medium. However, I do like to size up in shorts just for like more room at the thigh and a little bit extra fabric. The Out of Range collection is made up of mostly the PureLuxe fabric. The PureLuxe fabric is also previously known as the Sierra fabric. It is one of my top favorites from PTULA as far as fabric. I feel like it's a really good go-to if you're like a first-time buyer, or if you know and love PureLuxe. It is, it is so freaking good. It is buttery soft. It is super stretchy, very durable, sweat wicking. It's kind of like everything you could want and more in a fabric. You can lounge in it. You can do high impact movement in it. Anything and everything. This fabric is amazing. So it's definitely like soft to the touch. Like I said, super stretchy, very flexible. It's 80% polyester and 20% spandex. I feel like this fabric runs pretty true to size, and as far as compression, I'd call it moderate. It's not like super compressive. You could size down and make it more of a compressive material, but I feel like it's a pretty like moderate compression. PureLuxe fabric is kind of like that really good right in between compression. I like to wear my PureLuxe from anywhere from like yoga classes. It's one of my favorites for running. I like to wear it for lifting. It's really just a really good like all around fabric. It's definitely a customer favorite, and we've gotten a lot of PureLuxe launches this year, which I'm not mad about, but I would honestly love to see the Cassie material, which is now the 365 fabric, to make a comeback at some point, because that's also one that I've been missing the heck out of that fabric. So hopefully we see some like switch ups. I also love the feather tech, but I am not mad about another PureLuxe launch. So most of these pieces behind me are PureLuxe, and then there's definitely a good handful of lifestyle pieces for this drop, which I'll be sure to chat about the fabric more in depth when I go over those. We're seeing 3 new PureLuxe colorways coming in this. Obviously, we're getting black pieces. We also are getting some white pieces in PureLuxe, especially the tops. Along with the black and white, we are seeing this new slate colorway. This is reminding me of a Cassie color called Smoke from years back, like 3 years ago. It's kind of reminding that, which I'll sure to upload color comparisons, but this is Slate, which is this nice gray color. Surprisingly, you guys, this is my favorite color from the drop, which says a lot about the colors of this drop. It's just not my color palette, I don't think, and I just wish there was some more like fall-esque colors to this drop, honestly. So I'm a little bit disappointed in just the color palette of this launch, but I saw this gray and I knew I immediately would love this gray. It's reminding me of the Thunder colorway too from the Bear Pro, but it just says a lot, I think, about the colors this drop, that the gray is my favorite, because usually the neutral is not my favorite pick, but I love a good gray, especially if it's like a darker gray tone like this. So the Slate is definitely one of my favorites. So introducing Slate. My second favorite color of this drop is the Cherry Truffle, which I was holding earlier. Cherry Truffle is reminding me of the Cherry Cola Taylor drop from a few years back. I believe it would definitely be comparable. However, I think this one's a little less purple and more on the red side. It definitely has, like in certain lighting, it looks purple for sure, but it's like this almost like maroony, purpley red, a little bit of brown, but definitely more like purpley red. It's like a purpley red brown. I don't know. I feel like it's a little bit of everything in this color, but the owner of PTULA, Sammy, she just had her new little baby girl. Her name is Indy, so they named this color after her, Indy Pink, and it's coming off a little bit like really bright. I have like a ring light here, but it is like a light pink. I'll be sure to upload like pictures of the true color, but it's a lighter, very like baby pink, literally baby pink. So this is definitely not in my like color palette. I think it just like, I don't know, I would see this color launching more so like in the summer, and this color palette kind of is giving almost Valentine's Day. So I almost wish they would have added like an orange or like a true brown, or I don't know, like a golden yellow, something like, you know, on the theme with mums. So I don't know, this light pink isn't in my color, like my fall color palette per se, but I also see other brands launching like a similar like light pink and a maroonish color. So it's just interesting to see like these colors in the fall. So I'm just not used to it, but the more I wear this indie pink, the more that I do like it. And I think I'll wear it a lot in the summer when I'm like tan and it's like summery, you know. I just see baby pink as a summery color, but I digress. I'm still wearing it and I'm still loving it. So this is indie pink. Without further ado, let's get into each piece. Of course, we are seeing the PureLuxe legging make a comeback, and I decided to get leggings this time around because it is getting chilly here in Florida. So we are seeing the PureLuxe legging. You will have the option of doing a classic legging or a sculpt legging for these new PureLuxe. And what that means, if you don't know, so you'll have the option of getting a glute seam, which is called sculpt. So if you want the glute seam, get the sculpt. And if you don't want, if you just want a classic PureLuxe legging with no glute seam, you can do that as well. So we have the classic and the sculpt version, which I love to see those options because I know people have different preferences, and I love that PTULA has been doing that the past few launches. So these PureLuxe sculpt leggings and classic leggings will be at $74. They will be coming in all the colorways, whether you want classic or sculpt. So the black, the slate, the cherry truffle, and indie pink. In the sculpt legging, so the one with the interior glute seam, they'll be coming in sizes extra small through 2XL. And we are getting 23, 26, and 28 inch, but the 28 inch are only coming in black and cherry truffle. So just keep that in mind. As far as the classic, same sizing, extra small through 2XL. And they are also coming in at 23, 26, and 28 inch, but the 28 inch and the classic are only coming in black. Wanted to be sure that you guys know about the colors and the different lengths, but I'm happy to see that they're offering the 28 inch for you tall girls, just in different variations. So I decided to go with the sculpt legging just because I don't mind the interior glute seam. We have a nice thick double layered waistband on the PureLuxe leggings. These are definitely high rise to ultra high rise. Honestly, the leggings, I feel like compared to the shorts, honestly come to like mid to high rise on me. I don't know if that's just a me thing, but I feel like the leggings sit lower than the shorts. So for me personally, the leggings sit more of like a mid to high rise, whereas the shorts are like a high to ultra high rise. No front seam on these. On the sculpt, we have that interior glute seam. And then as far as the branding on the back, the sculpt will have a silver logo and the classic will have a tonal monochrome logo. All of the bottoms this time around, they are starting to do the extended gusset, which I feel like is good because I just feel like it causes less camel toe issue and just less tension in that area. I always go with the 26 inch. Just have that classic V booty seam in the back, a little bit cinched in at the waist. PureLuxe legging. So let's try these on. 26 inch PureLuxe sculpt leggings. I'm wearing my true size medium and they are fitting really well. So I think these are running very true to size as far as previous PureLuxe, previous Sierra. So go with your normal size leggings. They are just like a moderate compression. I don't feel like too compressed or not compressed enough. They're very durable. They don't snag. They're so buttery. This color along with the cherry truffle are definitely feeling a little bit more sleeker. Not changing sizes by any means, but I think the indie pink is like the softest colorway, and I just feel like that's due to probably just like the dyeing process and just the different color variations. But I'm wearing the slate color, which is my favorite color. Again, these are definitely hitting me like higher rise, but I've noticed as I've worn these, the back likes to pull down. So I don't know what is causing that, but these have slid down on me, but they feel really good on. Like I feel really like well held in and compressed, just like any other like PureLuxe legging. But maybe I'm just so used to shorts, to be quite honest, that I'm not used to like leggings fitting me. So I also get the 26-inch length, even though I'm 5'3", just because I know I like to hike things up so that they stay up more often. I also get the 26-inch just because I have like a higher sitting waist. So these are hitting me right now at a high rise, but they do like to sink down a little bit sometimes to a mid rise, but nothing to change my sizing. We have that nice like thick double layered waistband. These are the sculpt versions, so they do come with the interior glute seam, but you'll have the option to, if you don't want that, get the classic, but very flattering all the time on the glutes. I love the PureLuxe fabric in leggings and shorts. I'm really glad to have these. I do love this slate color a lot. And I'm not getting right now at least any camel toe or any like crotch tension with the extended gusset. So again, size medium, true to size, moderate compression, super pretty color. For those who love pocket leggings, we have the PureLuxe Classic Pocket Legging coming, brand new piece in the PureLuxe fabric. So these are the classic, so they do not have the glute seam. And then as far as the classic, we have that tonal logo on the back. So these are coming in 3 of the colorways: black, which I got, and cherry truffle, and the slate. They will be $78 and sizes extra small through 2XL. And they are only coming in 1 inseam length, and that is 25 inches. So it's really the same as like your regular PureLuxe legging. However, now we have these deep side pockets, which I'll be sure to show you guys more like on. But it kind of starts up here at like the side thigh region and comes down into like a triangle. So it's definitely like a thick, deep pocket, which I appreciate. We have a side pocket on each side, and then this stitching on this legging is a little bit different. So it's almost like thinner, kind of like the Body Noir collection. It has like a thinner seam all the way around, and then we have the classic V booty seam. Again, these are also extended gusset, just with a different stitching on the waist. Double layered waist, definitely more cinched in. I am hearing that these are running a little bit tight, so we'll see how they fit. So let's try them on. The PureLuxe Classic Pocket Legging, I'm wearing a size medium in the color black, and usually I'm not a pocket leggings girl, but honestly in the summertime I just don't deal with leggings. But I feel like the more that I wear these, the more that I will like them for like walking when it's cold outside, so that I can slip my phone in here. And just for reference, we have pockets on both sides, and my phone definitely like fits. Like these are really good, spacious pockets, which I love. Given that they have pockets, this does add a little bit more compression at the hips, but I'm still in my size medium, and I feel really good in a medium. I feel like they're running pretty true to size. If you're in between, you could size up. They are running just like a smidge tight, but nothing for me to want to size up, to be quite honest. But if you are in that in-between range, definitely size up, especially if you don't like compression. This band seems to be hitting a little bit less, like the rise is coming down, I feel like lower compared to the leggings and the shorts. And it just feels a little less just like, I don't know, like this part feels thinner. Do have the extended gusset on the inside, and they are classic, so they don't have that interior glute seam. First PureLuxe pocket legging that we've gotten, and I think PTULA really nailed it. Usually PTULA's pocket leggings are like falling down on me and just don't fit right, and I feel like these are actually fitting really well, and the 25 inseam is, I feel like, the perfect go-to length. Since we have these pockets on each side, we do have the added stitching that comes up here and then as well on the back. So just keep that in mind, just like a little bit of a different look compared to just your classic legging. PureLuxe Sculpt Short. So this time around, these are only coming in 6-inch. We're not seeing 4-inch, and we're only seeing the sculpt version of these. So they'll have that interior glute seam, 6-inch inseam only. With the sculpt, we have the silver logo on the back, of course the classic V booty seam, and the classic like normal thicker stitching here. $52 each, sizes extra small through 2XL. Same dealio as the leggings. I decided to stick to a large in the shorts. We also have the extended gusset in the shorts as well. These are coming in all the colorways: cherry truffle, indie pink, slate, and black. So let's give these a try on. PureLuxe Sculpt Shorts. Again, these are only coming in a 6-inch inseam. I got a size large, and I love my size large in shorts, in the PureLuxe specifically. I can always do a medium if I want to, but I don't know, I like the extra room and I like the way large fits. So I think these are running very true to size compared to previous PureLuxe launches, so stick with that same short size. I'm wearing the color Indie Pink, and this is the only color that I think will be questionable as far as see-throughness, and it's definitely like, you can see that. I don't know if you can see that, but I can see it. So these are definitely a commando type color, to be honest, because I can see that. So just keep that in mind. I go commando anyways, quite transparently. So if you don't normally go commando, I would gravitate towards the other colors, especially for bottoms. Maybe get away with nude underwear, but even then, I feel like this is a commando because it's definitely probably the most sheer color that PTULA has done, even though it's PureLuxe. PureLuxe waistband, double thickness, high to ultra high rise, no front seam, extended gusset, nice room, really great stretch. These are one of my favorites to run in, and again, these are only coming in sculpt, which sculpts the glutes so nice. And we have that V booty seam with the silver logo, but I love these shorts. I love that I'm gonna have this color, especially when we head back into summer. Having this light baby pink is going to be so pretty. Well, we have all new tops, which I'm always excited to see new tops. However, sometimes I just wish that we would get like the same really good classic tops that we've seen in the past. Like, I would love to see the Jessica bra make a comeback. I would love to see the tennis tank, or like the diamond back. I love new bras. However, I just feel like PTULA has released some really good bras in the past that I wish we could see come back in these colorways. And I also wish that we would get like a variety of just like support and coverage each drop. I feel like that's kind of lacking with these sports bras this time around. However, I do really like, and I think I'll wear these bras. I just wish we could get a variety, like a really good coverage one, a really good supportive one for itty bitty titty committee. I feel like that's kind of lacking in this drop. So however, let's go through all the new tops and bras that we're getting this drop. This is the PureLuxe Signature Bra. It's kind of like a bandeau in a way with spaghetti straps, which is cute and which is nice, which I also feel like when we got the Feather Tech, whatever that bra was called, it was the Feather Tech bra, and it was a very small, skimpy spaghetti strap. I remember saying that I wish we got this bra, but it had less spaghetti straps in the back and more of like a bandeau style, and they gave me that, so I can't complain. But this is the signature bra. It is coming in black, white, slate, indie pink, and cherry truffle. $46, extra small through 2XL. So it does come with removable cups, and it does have that adjustability feature on the straps, which is nice. PTULA logo is tonal in the back. I think this will be good for smaller chest sizes. Let's give this a try on. Here is the signature bra. I'm wearing a size medium, which is my true to size. I think if you're in between sizes, have a smaller chest, or are a narrow build, you could size down in this one. I feel like this bra is really good for the itty bitty titty committee. So like A to C cups, maybe D cups could get away with it. Just know that you're not gonna get a lot of hold. You're not gonna get too much support. I would call this light support simply because of this bottom band here. Like, I feel pretty well covered. I'm not gonna lie. Like, this is pretty good coverage overall, like moderate, but this bottom band here, I just wish there was more support here, and that would just make this even more perfect. But given that I don't have a heavier set chest, this bra does work really well for me, and it is really cute. It's like a bandeau style bra, which I honestly love. I love the adjustability. They feel very secure, but I don't know that I would wear this per se for running. I'd wear it for lifting, possibly for yoga, because I have good coverage, but that thin elastic is just not as supportive as, say, the straight neck bra. So just keep that in mind. The more I wear this bra, this is one of those bras that the more I wear it, the more I like it. I feel like it's just like a simple, very basic bra, but it really like makes for a really good like matching set. Like this set at the gym is gonna go hard. So the signature bra in slate on me in a size medium. Nothing's like digging in at all. None of the straps are digging in. It is a very like comfortable bra.
We are zooming through.
The straight neck bra. This is coming in black, white, indie pink, cherry truffle, and slate. $48, sizes extra small through 2XL. If I had to choose any of the bras for this drop, this would probably be the one, just because it offers the most like support and I feel the most secure in it. It does come with removable cups, regular spaghetti straps, not adjustable. Would have loved to see an adjustability feature on these, but I haven't had any issues with the straps falling down personally. The interior of this bra is that mesh lining, which I love to see. It's very just like cooling. I did wear this for running. It felt really supportive. I also wore it with the straight neck tank and the long sleeve. However, I just felt pretty supported in this. This is probably going to be the most supportive bra this time around. And the logo is in the back as well. So a pretty like simple bra. I feel like this is just like a more supportive version of the signature bra, just with no adjustability and thicker straps. We do have a thicker bottom band this time around, so a thicker elastic, which I love. So let's give this a try on. I have on the PureLuxe straight neck bra in a size medium, which is my true size. I think this is running very true to size. Compression wise, I feel like it's moderate compression. Like I feel really supported, especially down here at the bottom band. However, when it comes to up here, I feel like what would have made this better is a little bit extra fabric right here for a little bit more coverage, and or adjustable straps. I feel like I'm just like missing that adjustability to feel like more held in up here, but it works for me as a 34C chest. This is the most supportive bra, so I think this will be the bra for those who have larger chests, and I think if you want even more like coverage and support, pair it with the tank and I think you'll be golden. I feel like that's the combination that makes the most sense for larger chests and just like more support. So I do get like pretty good support. The coverage is like moderate to low, just because I am peeking out a little bit, but I love the bottom band here. It just feels nice and secure. It's that thicker elastic. We have that straight neck style and just like these regular, just like skinny, not spaghetti strap, but a little bit thicker strap. Again, not adjustable, and then just a regular schmegular, like straight across back with the branding here. It does come with removable cups. So a pretty, again, like basic bra. I will say I feel like there's not a lot of coverage in the armpit area. So just keep that in mind. I feel like I'm getting a little less coverage in this one versus the signature bra, surprisingly, but I get more support in this one. So I do still really like this bra, and I love that it pairs really well with the layering effect of the tank too. The PureLuxe straight neck tank. So it's truly just the same design as the straight neck bra, just a tank version, a longer line. And this is like hitting me at my higher hip. So I do like the length of this. Same design, same straps, not adjustable. We have that straight neck, and then like similar back, and the logo, where's the logo? The logo, I kind of like the logo placement on this one. It's at the left side down here. It's tonal. However, this does not have any support. Very low support, but a really a decent coverage. We don't have any interior shelf built-in bra, which I would have loved to see for this bra, but the style that they're kind of going for with these tanks and the straight neck tank and the straight neck bra is using them as layering pieces. You can layer and you'll see like a pop of color, which is really freaking cute. I just would have loved to see a little bit more support in this. I just would have rather had this be a built-in bra just personally, but the layering look is really cute, like this with the white or this with the cherry truffle. Like any of the colors you can really layer underneath this, so it really is a good layering piece. Or you can wear any other like past PTULA bras under this. So this is coming in white, black, cherry truffle, indie pink, and slate. $50, sizes extra small through 2XL. The PureLuxe straight neck in a size medium on me. I'm wearing the color slate. Love this color. So right now I'm not wearing anything underneath. And if you're someone who doesn't care if they wear sports, like any padding or not, I think you'll love this tank. I don't mind it without any padding. Like I can definitely get away with it, but if I'm cold and I'm in the gym, then I'm gonna be embarrassed. I just wish there was some sort of something under here so that I could wear it alone. But the straight neck tank, we have actually like pretty good coverage. I would call this moderate coverage and light support since we don't have really any support. Lots of stretch, so if you're in between sizes, you could definitely size down on this one. But I really do appreciate the coverage. The straps are feeling pretty dang secure on me. The like little branding on the side, I feel like it's so cute. This is just a really cute tank. And then the back is just a normal straight neck, but I feel like my medium true to size fits me really well. Again, if you're in between, you could definitely size down if you wanted to, just given like the extra fabric and material. I just always prefer a size medium because of my thicker core. So I do love this tank. However, I just wish there was some built-in something, but I will say pairing it with the straight neck bra really adds that extra support and a cute little layering effect. So as far as length, it's a high hip length. So my belly button is here. So it comes just like at my belly button and right here at the hip. So it's not full length, it's high hip length, which I actually really like because I feel like it hits my natural waist, and if I want to wear shorts or leggings, I feel like it's enough for them to come together and feel covered. Pumpkin's here visiting me again. Let's let her say hi. The real star of the show. She really wants some love right now. What do you want to do? You want to be held like this, like a baby? She really just wants to be held. I love her. She's making biscuits on my arm. Oh, biscuit factory. I gotta go. So I just put on the straight neck bra under this, and I'm gonna pull this up. So that's one great thing about this launch is that all these colors go really well, and they're offering each of these in like black and white, so you can do like a neutral moment. I added on the straight neck bra underneath this straight neck tank, and you can adjust it so that the straight neck bra is popping out and has a pop of color. You do have to adjust it a little bit just to make sure you got it all secure and figured out and that it's all lined up right, but it is a really cute look. I will say I love this, like the double layered look on anything. Like I love a double layered look, and like you could pair this with the cherry truffle bottoms or the slate bottoms, but I will say given like if you pair these two together, I feel very like high support vibes from this combination, which makes this tank even better. So if you end up getting these two, you can definitely mix and match, layer them. I do love that about the straight neck tank and bra, is that you can really mix and match, layer them, and do whatever the heck you want. So I will say now I feel really well supported, and coverage is still really good. I just want to show you guys that look with the straight neck bra and straight neck tank. Cute. I think so. I also wanted to show you guys another just like color comparison option. So I have the indie pink tank on. I just have it tucked underneath with the cherry truffle. I feel like these two go really, really well together. Little color combination, the layering look, the full effect. I do really love this outfit. I do really love this color combination. Oh, you guys, I can't tell you how excited I am to see a fitted long sleeve. This is the PureLuxe long sleeve crop. It is coming in slate, black, and indie pink, $54 each, and sizes extra small through 2XL. So it's in the PureLuxe fabric, so it does seem a little bit more fitted than the past one we saw in the Sweeney collection. It is fitted, so just keep that in mind. I got my true size medium, which you'll see on me, and you'll see that it is fitted. It's just your classic long sleeve crew line, and then we have this stitch detailing right here around the armpit area, and then long sleeves that are fitted, of course, and the cuffs are pretty long, like as far as wrist length, and then we have these thumb holes right here that are kind of like hidden, so it kind of like overlaps. So I love that we're seeing thumb holes on this, and I love wearing these for cold weather running. It's just really great. I already wore the pink one for running, and it's just a really great throw on, and I love a good cropped long sleeve fitted. Oh my gosh, I do love this. So I love that we're seeing this. Let's give it a try on. And I'm gonna put it on in pink so that you can see the gray and pink together, which I think gray and pink are so cute together. So I'm glad that we're getting those. So I ended up getting two of these long sleeve crops, one in this indie pink color and one in the slate color, because I knew I was going to really love these for running. And I feel like we haven't gotten a top like this in a while. So I was ready for something like this. So it's made of the PureLuxe fabric, and as you can see, it is fitted, and it is tighter feeling than the last Sweeney open back long sleeve that we got. I got my suit true size medium. I would not change my sizing, because if I sized up, I'd have too much fabric. If I sized down, I would feel too squeezed. I have thicker arms and a thicker core, so the medium is kind of just like my best bet. And this indie pink color is so beautiful, very soft, but yeah, again, fitted. But I do have some areas where there's extra fabric, like right here, which is no big deal. But then like even the armpit area, there's just some weird, I don't know, just like extra fabric here that I don't know what to do with. So it's not anything like uncomfortable. It's just kind of like look wise, like I just have extra fabric, and I'm one that I can't size down. So if you are one that can size down and like fitted things and wouldn't mind, then I think if you're in between sizes for this one, definitely size down. Otherwise, stay true to size, and you'll just have maybe a little extra like fabric. Still have pretty good stretch from being that it's PureLuxe. High neck, so really great coverage. I do just have like really good room all around, which I like because I don't like feeling too squeezed. And then again, we have these cuffs, the wrist cuffs that come like, they are like pretty long, but the length of these sleeves are actually pretty perfect for me. Like they're not too long or too short, and my thumbs come at like the thumb holes are like in the perfect area for my length of arm. So we have those thumb holes, which I love. And then we just have a simple back, nothing crazy on the back. The logo branding is up here. Indie pink and the slate together. I love these two colors together. Honestly, these colors do really they go well together. I will say that. That is my size medium. I do love this, and I've already worn this for running, and I'm gonna be wearing these for running a lot. So I think this is a really good option if you're one to love tops like this, or if you like running and it's getting colder. This is a good like thicker option. As far as the length, it comes to like the high hip region, so it meets where my leggings are, which is nice. If I don't want to show any torso, I have that option. Or of course, like I could bring it up or tuck it under my bra. So I've been waiting for a cutesy little crop like this. And then moving into all the lifestyle pieces that we're seeing from PTULA this collection, which I feel like is a really good chunk of this launch, we have the cotton sleeve tee. This is coming in this cream color. It's also coming in black, and on each we have this stitch detailing in like a contrast color, which I think is a really unique touch for this. And I feel like after I tried this on initially, I'm glad it has this stitching. It just kind of like gives it a little bit dimension rather than just like a plain white. It's coming in cream and black, $48. So this is extra small through 2XL. It is like a fitted look. However, like the bottom kind of flares, it seems like. The neck comes up high, and then we just have like long sleeves. So I feel like this is a good layering piece, especially with the other lifestyle pieces I'm gonna go through. So like a jean jacket or like a vest or something over this is gonna be really nice. So it also has really great stretch, like unbelievable stretch. That's one of the first things I noticed about it. If you liked the heritage ribbed long sleeve from the in-season collection, I think you will like this. However, it's not ribbed, so just keep that in mind. It is soft, mid-weight, not too heavy. So this is made of 94% cotton and 6% spandex. That explains why it's so stretchy. But yes, mostly cotton, so just keep that in mind. I think this is gonna be really cute paired with jeans. Let's give this a try on. Cotton long sleeve. I'm wearing a size medium in the color cream. The size medium fits me. I have extra fabric, as you can see, so I could definitely do a small, but I like things being, like, I like the little extra room. Sometimes I don't want things to be too tight. I think a lot of you will be happy in your true size, unless you like it more fitted than this and don't want extra fabric. You could size down. I could easily do a size small. Comes down like full length, like all the way down to like my like mid hip, so I feel like it offers pretty good length, and like it covers like my full stomach. So I honestly would call this full length, to be honest. And I just love these stitching details, are just so cute. I really do love the stitching details. Arms are a little bit long. It's covering almost like my full hand, fully extended, but you know, you can scrunch it up. This cream color is definitely more see-through, I'm sure, than the black. It's very breathable, very comfortable, not too heavy, lightweight, a very cutesy little top that I'm personally excited to layer and dress up this fall. Next piece I'm actually wearing, and I can't seem to take it off. This is the knit shrug sweater that you see on me. So it's coming in nude and it's coming in black. It'll be $88, and the sizing is a little bit different. So it'll be a small medium or a large extra large. I decided to go the small medium route, kind of just like a little cropped throw over, and I think it's freaking adorable. So we have these long, super oversized sleeves. This fabric, oh, Miss Pumpkin. Here's Miss Pumpkin. What do you have to say? Oh, she might make herself right at home here. What's your favorite piece? She's saying the sweater. That's why she came in here, because she knew that I was getting her favorite piece out. So as far as fabric, here's the descriptor I have. Soft cocoon sweater knit in a unique ottoman stitch, offering lasting durability and effortless versatility for everyday wear. So it has this like ribbed textured detailing. It definitely has some good stretch to it. And then we have the contrast, like this stitching is horizontally, whereas the cuffs are vertically, which I feel like is a really cute detail. The more I wear it, the more high quality it feels. And then at the bottom too, different stitching. Can you see that? I'll be sure to try it on, but it has just like different vertical and horizontal stitching, which I love. Feels like a really good durable piece. I know this is going to last me wear after wear, wash after wash, so I am really loving this knit shrug sweater. I think it's really cute, so let's do a full try on of it. I wanted to give you guys just like a full standing up length view of this knit sweater shrug, because I know I was sitting down earlier, and I don't know, I mean, I could technically wear this with activewear. I feel like it's really cute, especially when it's colder out, having this at the gym, but knowing me, I'd probably get it dirty if I went to the gym. So I think I'll wear this more so like to dress up, but this is that like tannish cream colorway, and I just love the contrast stitching where like this is going this way, this is going this way, and again, it has really like pretty decent stretch. This is a small medium on me and how it looks from the front. So nice and open, and even like this part up here is like wide set with the neck just kind of like sitting on the very like lower back of the neck, so it's not bothering me at all. And then I just love the way the back looks. Like every time I put this on, I'm like, it looks like a cute little like cropped sweater from the back, and I just love that detail. And I kind of want PTULA to make like a cute little like crop sweater in this. Like how cute would that be? I already loved throwing this on this morning because it was cold in our apartment, and I just wanted something to like throw on that wasn't just like a hoodie or a crew neck, and this was like perfect. And like I said, like it just feels really durable and really high quality. This is probably one of my like top pick lifestyle pieces from this collection, and I would so go back for the black. I really love this. Again, wearing a small medium, and I'm very happy with small medium. So the next piece I don't have yet, but I'll be sure to try it on once I do have it. It won't be here for a couple more days, but I'll be sure to pop in the try on for this. But it is the Cloud Puffer Vest, and it is coming in light gray and black. It'll be $98. There's 3 different sizes. So extra small is one size, small medium is another size, and then large extra large is another size. I decided to go for the small medium. I feel like that in between size is always what I go for, and I decided to get black. Looks like a very just like clean, sleek, high quality puffer vest, which I'm excited to have. I've been wanting to dress up more outside of activewear, and I love these lifestyle pieces. I already feel like I'm gonna be wearing this a lot during the fall and winter here in Florida, so let's try it on. I got my Cloud Puffer Vest in the mail in a size small medium, and I've already worn it once this morning when we went out for a run and it was cold. Sorry for the change in sound, by the way, because I'm using my phone. I got a small medium in the color black, and I actually am very impressed with this, the quality and how warm it's been keeping me. It's like puffy and just really like a cute little cozy piece. We have this quilted look on the outside and just kind of plain on the inside, and then we have this nice high quality zipper, but it's definitely an oversized fit as far as small medium, and if I wanted it really baggy, I could do the size up from this. I'm happy with my small medium. We have really nice size pockets on both sides, which is nice. I feel like what would have made it even better is like if these were like a little bit warm and fuzzy on the inside, but they do have really nice room. I love the quality of the zipper. The collar does stand up if you want it to, or you can fold it down, which I love, because sometimes with collars, like you can't fold them down like this. So I love that, and it kind of like flares out. The arms are kind of like set out further and are oversized, which I like the look of this. It kind of reminds me of the Free People vest. And then as far as the back, logo back here, where is it? Where's the logo? The logo's somewhere back here. I do think I'm gonna be wearing this a lot during the fall and the winter here in Florida, because it's the perfect just like accessory, and honestly the perfect throw over if I don't want to wear a coat and I just want to wear like it with a hoodie or a long sleeve. So I am honestly really happy with this. I purchased this with my own money because I knew that it's a versatile piece that I think I'm going to be wearing time and time again, to be quite honest. So I'm very impressed with the quality. It feels like a very like puffy, comfy like duvet or comforter on the inside. The shell is made of 90% nylon, 10% spandex, and then the lining / the fill inside is just 100% polyester. So it is very comfy. So here was that branding on the back. It does come with like a clothing hook, which I also love. High quality vest, which I love and have been wanting to add one of these like oversized look puffers to my closet. A piece I decided to opt out of is the sueded bomber jacket. This is coming in black and gray. It'll be $128, and it has the same sizes. So extra small is a size, and then small medium is a size, large extra large is a size. I decided to opt out of this because I'm not gravitating towards this piece, and I know that's just me. Other people will gravitate towards it, so I want to be sure that I still talk about it just in case you're curious and interested. It definitely looks like an oversized fit, so I think I would lean more towards the small medium. Made in a sueded outer fabric with an inner batting. I really don't know what that means, but I know that suede is like a really nice high quality material. It has like a puffed insulation so that it holds its shape without having a heavy feel. It has a zipper closure on the front. It has a unique ribbed detailing at the top of the shoulder. And then it has a ribbed collar, ribbed cuffs, and a ribbed hem. And then it also has front pockets. And then it has a PTULA silicone patch on the outer sleeve. PTULA's first bomber jacket ever. Again, like I just decided to opt out of it because I don't know how much I would wear it. And I know it's one of the higher priced items. So I just opted for the other items. Like that's that. So that's a sueded bomber jacket. And then just some fun little accessories we're seeing. We are seeing a plush knit beanie and a plush knit scarf. The plush knit beanie is coming in light gray, black, and Indie pink. It'll be $38. The plush knit scarf, which is coming in the same colors as the beanie, the light gray, black, and Indie pink. The scarf will be $42. And both the beanie and the scarf are like this ribbed fabric, and it's made of a soft acrylic. One size, I decided to get the gray. I think these are gonna be so dang cute for the fall. I can't wait to wear this. It's also really freaking stretchy, like really soft, really stretchy, and I love a good scarf for styling. So love the scarf. It is literally incredibly like soft and just like plush. Like plush is a really good word. So I just think this is so adorable. Like I would so get this in the pink color. I'm just really excited to dress this up. Like I love a good scarf during the fall and the winter, especially here in Florida. And this one's just so soft, so cute. It has really good length if I want to wear it like this or like wrapped around like I was. And I don't know, it's not itchy and it's just really comfortable. And I'm just really excited to dress up this scarf. But also know that a beanie is coming. You could get both, or if you're just a beanie person or a scarf person, the option is there. I really love this scarf. We are getting 2 different blankets. I know we haven't seen blankets from PTULA in a second. And I ended up getting the Dream Cloud blanket. So this is coming in this cream color, dark gray, and Indie pink. These are definitely reminding me of the plush like blankets, but this feels really freaking soft. This will be $72. Let me tell you what, PTULA knows how to do their blankets. I have 2 PTULA blankets, and that's literally all I use. Like I have one on my work chair, one that I have in bed with me, and I can't wait to have this one and cuddle up with it. It seems like a really good size too. I just want to like wrap myself in this. Here is the Dream Cloud one up close. The fabric is so soft. I wish you could feel this. Little tag logo here, but I wanted to show you guys how big this is. Like, I'd have to get the exact dimensions, but I can literally wrap myself in this. I can wrap myself. And I love it. And I want to be wrapped in this. Like, oh my gosh, it's so comfortable. This is so soft. It feels like a cloud per the name, but the Dream Cloud blanket. I love this. Oh my gosh, I love it. It's so comfortable and so soft. I want to live in this. And then we are also getting an additional blanket. They're calling it the marshmallow blanket, which is kind of cute. And it's coming in tan and gray, and it looks almost like a sleeker blanket. I don't know how to describe it, but it'll be $88. Something really unique about this marshmallow blanket is that they used fibers and fabric that is vegan and cruelty free, which I think is really cool. But it's like faux fur vibes, and it just looks really freaking soft and sleek, and I love a good throw blanket. I'm not gonna lie, I love a good throw blanket. So you have your option of the Dream Cloud or the marshmallow, and personally, based off the pictures and what I have, I don't think you could go wrong with either or. I wrap myself in PTULA blankets constantly. So that concludes the full try on for the PTULA Out of Range collection. I really hope you found this information helpful if you're choosing to shop this new launch. Again, if you are shopping PTULA at any time, whether this be this launch or any launch in between, or any order, feel free to type in my discount code Danielle at checkout to save you that extra 10% and be entered into my monthly giveaway. And thank you in advance to anyone who chooses or plans to use my code. I appreciate you so much for being here. If you made it this far and are watching this, comment the horse emoji so I know you're the real MVP. If you guys have any questions or anything at all that you would like to know, please feel free to drop a comment below. Come over to my Instagram. I'll be doing color comparisons. I still need to get them done, but I'm definitely going to be doing color comparisons. I'm going to be done yapping for the day. I love you so much. Bye.